Welcome back. Yes, this gentleman is leading off with Jeice, and I was a little worried that he was going to have the whole Ginyu Force, and I was going to have to fight through 5 characters swapping in and out, and I was petrified. And then I was even more worried, because watch what happens here to my Goku against this Jeice, who has, nothing special, 3 health bars, instant sparking, but you need 3 skill. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time to KO you before you get off your instant sparking. I go for the Dragon Dash, good old Gut Punch. I'm getting some nice little combos in here. He counters it right before I get the hard knockdown with the super counter. It sends me flying and then takes the aggressiveness off and actually starts giving me the hands like I just did not expect. And my super counters, things are not landing, not as well. I go for some evasive actions, then some swift kicks. Do not work in my favor. Go for the instant sparking. He takes that opportunity to get behind me, hit him away. Go for the instant sparking again because I'm like, dude, if I have to go for Ginyu Force, I might as well try to Super Spirit Bomb them. And that might be a little cheesy, but if you have 5 characters, I need to try to run through your team as fast as I can. I have 3. I gotta identify that that's a weakness, and that's an advantage that you have. And then he just dodges it like that, and I'm just stuck. Booty out, booty cheeks out. Crazy Goku just in positions he should not be in. And I think I try switching out at any point here, but sometimes it's just very difficult. Oh no, I went for the instant sparking. That's why. Okay. Yep, no, I lose Goku there. That is correct. You did see that correctly. My Spirit Bomb missed way too far away. And then he gets the instant sparking and my Goku's gone. So I only have 2 characters to play between. And he has a Jeice and instant sparking, and you can see him there twice, spamming it, trying to get the ult off, but I dodge it perfectly in time. My timing there is really well done. He's trying to get some little damage on me. I think he's just trying to get me away again so we can pop the instant sparking, but then he uses his explosive wave, which uses 2 of his skill gauge, which is great because that means that he can't activate it, and that means he might not be trying to save this guy because I feel like he's had a lot of opportunities to swap out, and one was right there, and he just let him fall over to Oob, which is great for me because Oob taking down one of them for sure is great. And then I see Burter, I'm like, oh yeah, for sure this guy's got the whole Ginyu Force. And I'm like, all right, Oob, you have to go do your thing and take care of this. And I'm like, nah, let's go in at 17. Let's let Oob get all the help. We need all the help we can. Might as well get an even one-on-one because, I just won't throw like I did my Goku. Android 17 is a little better. I can play smarter, That's not like me to lose a character in a one-on-one with that much health on the other character. Especially it being like a low DP character like that. It wasn't like a 10 DP or anything. It was some low DP character. Man, I sound like Frieza. I'm over here being all racist. And I'm trying to hit some big moves here on Vegito, but he blocks it, and then he gets it like 14,000 hits for 3,000 damage. Gets a sway on me, which really sucks actually as an android, because I can't charge, so that's permanently gone. But then I have to activate my instant sparking because, hey, that's the only way I can compete, let's be real, with someone who has this many more characters than I do. But plus, this ult is also a self-destruct ult, so if I use it, it hurts me a lot. So there's some risk carry there, and I see that Bird is really low. And luckily, I'm just kind of able to spam some Ki Blast until he is gone. Very happy about that. And keep sparking. But then it goes away. As soon as Vegito comes in, I was extremely surprised by this Vegito. And I was like, ain't no way a Vegito came in. And that's a lot more of a skill count. I'm not worried about the whole Ginyu Force, but I do know he's probably got one more in the back. So let's see who he has in the back after Vegito. If I can even get past Vegito, because 17 is kind of taking a beating. I go for the instant sparking there. I probably should have charged because he didn't have any Ki and saved the instant sparking for later. I get a nice full combo to a knockdown, but he does get the fast recover. You get that by flipping your stick up and down very fast, like one full reset. And I'm pretty sure I caught him in this. Yup. My health was very low as is. I saw him pressing buttons or maybe in perception, and I saw the opportunity and said, let me use my ult here. Take a ton of his health off. He recovers faster than I do, but I have to hit the floor, swap out to Oob, and now 17's in the back on 1 health, and I have to keep Oob healthy because 17 needs time to heal in the back. And I'm like, man, with Oob, we're sitting at like a little bit more health as Vegito. We have to take it out and whoever's in the back if there's somebody in the back. Because I think Vegito's 7, Jeice is 3, Burter might be 3. I think there's room for maybe one guy or something like that in the back. And then he goes into Super Vegito, but he doesn't have enough skill counters for the after image strikes. Alright, I gotta beat him fast. Gotta make sure he cannot get any skill counters, so maybe try not to get any Vanish Ores with him. But his key is really low, so if I take a Vanish Ore, I'm also taking a lot of his health right now, guaranteed. So I like that. And then I see him at 2, and I'm like, I can do this. I can damage him. I see it at 3 with after image strike. I'm like, no, I just gotta pressure. Boom, Key Blast, and Oop takes out Super Vegito before he can get off that after image strike. And then he comes in with the Lord Chiaotzu. And this, I was a little worried about. I can't lie. This is Chiaotzu. I've used the demon himself. I know what he's capable of. And I send Oob into do a man's job. And that dot on ray barely misses me. Man, just give me more haircuts. I let off a Kamehameha, which, you know, does work. Takes off pretty much one whole health bar. And then I set off the rush attack with his one little hair up there. I'm so sad. I didn't mean to knock his head off and embarrass him like that. But hey. He should have gotten a haircut if he was over here trying to fight. That's all I'm saying. He should have gotten a haircut. He should at least gel it up or something. There's something he could do with that. And I'm not trying to let up on Chiaotzu because I know a couple dead on rise will hit you in a hard knockdown. And you can do a lot of damage like that. So I'm not trying to mess around. And he hits me with the grab. Good grab on his end. Into the dreaded dot on ray. Hard knockdown like I was talking about in another dot on ray, but oof, I am quick enough to get up and end it with Key before it gets too bloody and too dirty. And Oob is able to get an escape with his life. 17 was in the back, but probably not very healthy. Let's go into game 2 because this gentleman did accept the rematch. Alright, so now that I know what his full team is, I can be a little more aggressive, and I took the rematch very confident that my Goku is going to do more than just die and not KO any of his guys. I'm like, dude, I'm going to use Goku to KO him, Burter, Vegito if I can. You know, I'm going to utilize Goku to his fullest potential because I do actually like Goku Super. Obviously, an insta-sparking is amazing for 3 transformations into, like, you know, an 8 DP of blue. You have a lot of options here with Goku, so obviously big favorite. And I think he also gets instant transmission in this base form. So another incredible skill you can use for just 2 skill counters that I do have here now. Or will I go for the instant sparking? Let's see what I go for. A lot healthier than I was last time when Jeice KO'd me. And I'm winning the Vanishing Wars. My Vanishes are a lot better. And I'm realizing that I have more key than him, so I can take him to a Vanish War if he really wants, and he will definitely lose it. And there goes Jeice. Goku getting a lot more mileage here. Look at him. That's why they call him the GOAT, to be getting mileage out of him. Like a horse. Be on GOAT power. I go into instant sparking, but not at a cost. Burter hit me with the 25 hit infinite super combo. He just hits super fast for a lot, for multiples. And I'm like, man, Burter, who's the fastest in the universe? And before he even knows it, I hit him with a rush super attack. I tell him that I can learn something from the way he fights or whatever it is, and then I blow him up. Instant transmission for a huge gut punch, which is a hard gut punch because that baby was charged up. Into a Kamehameha for 26,000. So I hit him for a huge 26,000 damage combo there. I didn't even know that was something that was possible. I saw it on the slide. I was like, wow, that actually counted all in one. And then I just KO him and trade hands there. I swap out into 17 because I'm like, man, 17 didn't get his fair run back to fair one-on-one with Vegito. So I need to get that back. And it's also really good for Super Vegito because look at him, he's already at 1 skill counter. And he's beating me at my ass, so I know he's definitely going to get a Super Vegito. And for the after image strike, I will have a lot of key because I am an android and I will be saving key. Hit one too many side dashes there and go right in front of him. He dodges that. Then he has the back shots on me. I do have to use my barrier, so I can't go for my instant sparking, but I figured, hey, let's use it. Nice and good time to use it. I hit him with the kick around, but he grabs me, teleporting behind me just in time. And him using that skill there, I was like, alright, cool. He's probably not going to go Super Saiyan, probably not going to use After Image Strike. I can do a lot of damage here. I know I'm only 1 health bar, but I could swap out and keep the pressure on because he can swap, but he can't transform anymore. Hit a beautiful super counter. Look at this, boom. Some supersonic boom. Into a Vanish War, and I know I'm winning the Vanish War because I am full key at this point. and I can put a lot of pressure on him. Once again, unsure why I went for the sparking because it cost me 17's life. I should have just healed or thrown a super or just spam keyed or got height or just kind of done anything that wasn't, you know, throwing my whole life away. He goes in Super Vegito, which I'm like, that kind of sucks. But it means that he cannot switch out anymore, so he is stuck in here with Super Vegito. And I'm kind of hitting with the combos. I'm doing a little switch up, so it's not the same combos I hit with every time. I hit that beautiful, beautiful instant transmission. I take height now. I just fly all the way to the sky ceiling, make him look nice and hard for me while I charge the whole time, waiting for him. This way I can win a Vanish War, or if he happens to get after him to strike because that thing seems to get just be instantaneous on him. Look, he has it already. I'll have enough key to spam him out of it. He did activate it as I was saying that, and I kind of have no option but to spam this. If I throw a Super Spirit Bomb, it'll auto dodge for him, and I don't know when 15 seconds is over, but I just throw a rush attack and kind of get some distance here. And with him transforming here, I once again go, I look at this guy and I go, alrighty, well, if you want to lose in that form, that's up to you. I switch into Oob because Oob can take care of this guy. He's still at 2 health bars, and this is pretty much guaranteeing that he will not switch out because he's a 10 DP character. So his switch for this timer is going to take a lot longer than Oob's here, who's a 4 DP character. In fact, Oob can almost switch out now, and Vegito's not even halfway through. Vegito does have an amazing skill in that full power, which does give him a full key bar, making him, you know, just instantly giving him the key advantage for Vanish Wars and almost anything. Just the resources are insane. I think he kind of wasted that one there, giving him another full power. He could have just waited, but with his life on the line, I guess it really did not matter. Oh, Psyche throws one of those at me, and I did not perfectly dodge it, so I take one of these to the face. Not very nice. It does a ton of damage. I didn't choke on it, but I am now at 2 health bars, and I'm spamming key, and I'm luckily able to get some tippy taps for some nice square triangle combos to get past any armor or anything he had. And then I realized that Chiaotzu the god is in, and I am fearing for my life because all hope might be lost. Chiaotzu has his back against the wall. He is hitting me for those head drills like insanely. I am getting up and he's still hitting me with them. It's just, there's no mercy here. And he has no one to swap to, so Chiaotzu's back against the line. Hit him for a nice 9,000 combo, go into Majub, and instantly try to hit the Majin Beam, which unfortunately I do miss and then waste all my ki. And he hits me with a paralysis, goes for the insane backshot head drill, keeping his hat on, even though I've done a nice significant amount of damage to him. Unsure when that hat comes off or if it's like a super attack only. I guess I tried charging in front of him for some reason. Hit him with a beautiful gut punch. I go for a low sweep. He goes for a grab. I tech it. Luckily. Very nice. Another low sweep and I'm like, I need to end it here. Chiaotzu, let me end it here. I, for some reason, go for a Mystic Breath attack that I would never use. It's pretty useless. And then he dot on raising me out of existence. Insane. The timer finally comes in at 52 seconds. I'm trying to throw key at him, but I'm just way too far away. He's in sparking, so at this point, it doesn't even matter. And I'm a little worried, folks. I'm a little worried. Because he's going to farewell Mr. T and me. And I can't stand the thought of KOing Chiaotzu. Neither can Tien, because Tien is for some reason in very close proximity to Chiaotzu and not helping out. I kind of just throw some key at him. I see the way he be moving, and I send one charge key at him to end the living nightmare that is Chiaotzu. And he does not take the rematch, which is fair. And yes, I can still improve Goku. Thank you very much. And that fight actually took me into A5. And then I stopped playing DP battles because sometimes it gets a little cheesy, and I figured let me not push my luck. I squeaked in A5. I'll give it a little bit and I'll go sneak back into DP battles. Let me go ahead and move over to singles. And how have the singles battles gone? Well, let me tell you about the singles battles.